the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I got to come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back here, Off the Bench. Hour number 2. River is still wet. Just a little news flash for you.
Not an arroyo.
Not an arroyo. I didn't say that at all. Can you say it?
What? Arroyo?
Arroyo.
Arroyo?
There you go.
I can't say it like that. I can say arroyo.
Well, that's what I meant. Like, can you say it like probably the real way?
Yes, I can say it.
Would you?
One time Terrio was sitting up there making me translate every sentence he was saying. And started calling me Rosetta Stone. He was like, would you translate that, Rosetta?
I like it.
Yeah.
I just saw, we were going to talk about some LSU stuff here, but I just saw some breaking news come across. But before we get to that, let's make sure we get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
I kind of got you there. I made you look that way.
Yeah.
Then I got it started.
Yeah.
Boom, nailed it.
The Robert Kraft stuff came across the wire.
All right, let's go to GoFlow IV, GoFlow IV Spa. It is starting to warm up a little bit, but it's been cold. So if you, during the cold weather, got a little sniffles, go boost that immune system right over there at GoFlow IV. Get that IV therapy. Get in and out. Start you an account if you have never been. Right there at Jefferson Highway, near Bocage. Just walk in, tell them, hey, I want an IV. I heard about it off the bench. I want to get hydrated. I want to get vitamized. I want to feel better immediately. They can get you an account set up, get you an IV, loaded up straight to the veins, feeling better in 30 to 45 minutes, in and out. Maybe a little lunch break stop. Maybe a little immediately after work stop. Whatever it is, give them a call. Go to their website, goflowiv.com. You can check out their menu items. You can see all the upgrades and add-ins of all the vitamins. If you got a sick stomach, they can help you out. You got a bunch of inflammation. You've been working out, training for a marathon or a hybrid rock star event. Got some soreness. You can go get that worked out. Go check it out. GoFlow IV. GoFlowIV.com. So I just saw some little breaking news in the NFL. So, of course, last week, Bill Belichick got snubbed from the Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer, which was absolutely ridiculous. Robert Kraft will also not be in the Hall of Fame this year. As the owner, 11 Super Bowl appearances, 6 Super Bowl wins, I believe. Pretty much the most successful, at least current owner. That is in the NFL. He is getting snubbed as well. Did not receive enough votes for Hall of Fame enshrinement. So the hit is out on the New England Patriots run. And I'll be super curious to see, is this going to carry over to Tom Brady when it comes? Because obviously the Patriots are getting punished by the voters. And the voters did not take kindly. I guess everybody was bashing him last week about Bill Belichick. They didn't really care. Robert Kraft didn't get enough votes. So that really leads me to believe that unless the voters change, the rules change on the voting process, that it's going to be a photo finish for Tom Brady. Can y'all even imagine that? Like, Tom Brady is the GOAT quarterback, so we can't imagine it, but Bill Belichick is the GOAT coach. And we couldn't imagine that as well. So if it happened to these two, Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, then why wouldn't it happen to Tom Brady?
That was my question. I asked it a little bit on Friday. Like, is Tom Brady in jeopardy of not having a first ballot Hall of Fame? Because as far as I'm concerned, when Tom Brady's name pops up, it should take about 20 seconds, and that's about how long it is to count all 50 yeses to vote this guy unanimously into the Hall of Fame. I said it earlier. I don't like Robert Kraft. Hell, I don't even like Bill Belichick. But to not put those guys in, like, it taints the Hall of Fame is what it does. Like, these people should have to come out and say, hey, I voted this way one way or the other. Like, if you felt
100%.
confident enough to turn in that ballot to the Hall of Fame, you should be confident enough to let the general public see it and explain it. I mean, there's word coming out now that, like, most believe, it's not proven, but most believe that Bill Polian is one of the ones leading this charge. Whether that's true or not, whatever. That's not for me to decide unless the actual ballot comes out. But
that feels pretty true.
It does.
He's the one that was like rallying the troops,
Yep.
like allegedly. But I mean, if everybody's saying that, that's what's happened. And then you ask him, and he can't remember what he voted.
Give me
I
a
don't remember
break.
if I
like
voted for
at
Tom Brady.
least
Say it with
own
your
up to
chest
it.
out,
Yeah,
right?
like if you're gonna be petty and you're gonna be one of those people that's like rallying the troops against Bill Belichick, then be that person. Don't cower away whenever people like. Were you the one that didn't? I don't remember. No, you do remember. You know exactly what you voted. How do you not remember what you voted? You do.
Just think filling out like you're filling out a Scantron.
Yeah.
And it's Bill Belichick, yes or no. You know what you wrote down.
Easy. Right.
And like you were talking about, okay, well, unless the voters change, the voters should change. Because if you're Bill Polian and you're asked, I don't remember if I voted for Bill Belichick. One, you lied and you didn't, so your vote should be taken away. Or two, you're too damn senile to remember who you actually voted for. And guess what? Your vote should still be taken away from you. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't really understand what we're doing. Like, who's good enough for the Hall of Fame now? Because, like, there's some people in there. Like, okay, what if somebody gets in the Hall of Fame and they've had accusations against them? You going to take their bust away from them?
Yeah.
I went to the Hall of Fame a couple years ago. Guess what? Everybody's bust is still there. Nobody's has ever been taken away and replaced. Like, this is ridiculous.
Don't be the MLB.
Yes, don't be the MLB and all high. Nobody deserves unanimous. Like, get out of here with that crap.
So both of these instances are absolutely ridiculous and do tarnish the Hall of Fame. Absolutely. And what to me is unfair about, there's a lot of things unfair about this. Well, for one, you tell me that Bill Polian, I've never thought about like Bill Polian be the bad guy, but like now that I look at his face, I can be like, yeah, I can definitely see that guy being petty and trying to do some sort of conspiracy behind the back, and make sure there's not 40 votes, because I believe you need 40 of 50 votes. The NFL did come say, after like the outrage of the Bill Belichick, they did say that anybody not following the protocol can have, but what is the protocol?
Right.
Is there a protocol? Like, can you not lobby for votes? Is this like, can you
That
not?
feels like a pretty standard protocol that should be in place if it's not already.
Right. You should just it should be some sort of blind voting.
Yeah.
You don't like, but if you have a vote, if there's only 50 of them, so there probably should be more voters than 50 to stop some of this. But what's kind of sad to me, there's a lot of things, of course, but a lot of the other finalists that are still in it, the people that make the Hall of Fame this year, it's going to have an asterisk by it. Maybe not by their name specifically, but like this class in general. Like the messaging, the talk, even at the Hall of Fame ceremony is going to be, well, congrats to them, but Belichick and Robert Kraft aren't in. They're not first ballot guys. So that conversation is going to be so loud, you won't really hear a lot of the conversation about the people. And there's some like first timers. Drew Brees is going to be on the ballot for the first time. Larry Fitzgerald, Frank Gore, Eli Manning. Like, I'm not saying that these guys will make it or not, but if they do, I mean, Drew Brees should be certainly first. Like Eli Manning, I get it.
Should be.
Larry should be.
It came out Friday. Eli actually got word he did not receive enough votes.
Okay.
Eli's out.
Okay.
Which
Eli's out.
Look,
Vinatieri's also up for it, which he should as well. But if the other people are not getting in, Vinatieri's kind of in that same boat. Longtime kicker for the Patriots for that run. I know he kicked at other places as well, but will he get punished? No idea. But it is sad that in this time to celebrate a career, like the conversation about Belichick not getting in, Robert Kraft not getting in, is going to be so loud that you can't really discuss anything else.
I think Bill Polian, despite him not quote unquote remembering what he voted, needs to sit out the rest of the votes. They need to take him off whatever.
Yeah.
He needs to not have a vote, and he needs to not have a say, and because he's very obviously the one that spearheaded this.
You got to change the whole class, because if he's got enough pull to get at least 11 guys in his or 10 outside of him, you got to change the whole thing. And like, sorry, those that have done it right and have actually voted fairly, you got to go to the whole thing's got to be redone.
Let's talk about owners. Jerry Jones. Hall of Fame?
He'll make it. He'll make it. Like first ballot, I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things, but you got to think he still won multiple Super Bowls as an owner, and it's still a very valuable franchise. He still brought a lot of success. Now, he hasn't had success later on, but he'll make it.
Let me ask somebody that's not tainted versus Jerry. Alondra, Jerry Jones, Hall of Fame?
I think he'll end up being in it. I don't know. Like, has he been up for it before?
I have no idea. I don't even know what the rules for an owner are. Why is Robert Kraft
right,
up
I was
for it?
going to say,
I don't
I
know.
actually don't really get why Robert Kraft. I don't get why owners are being voted into Hall of Fames when.
I would say that Jerry Jones certainly should be a first ballot Hall of Famer just because of what he done. He changed the game for owners.
I think he should be in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
Is he going to be first ballot? I don't know.
But I bring that up because in a recent press conference, it was like a month ago or whenever it was, he basically said, he was asked about the question, are you going to continue to be involved in the GM going forward? Of course, we all know the answer to that. But he said, the goal is to catch Robert Kraft. He's got the most. The goal is to catch him.
You're not going to do that.
You're not going to do it.
But that's the goal. But that's the goal.
That's the goal. The gold standard is Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
So we're talking about a for sure Hall of Fame owner.
Yeah.
And Jerry Jones saying, I'm trying to catch this guy.
Right.
And that guy is not going into the Hall of Fame.
Ballot.
And then you got the head coach who is objectively the greatest head coach in the NFL of all time, not going in. So what a kind of a tarnished, bad look, black eye on the Hall of Fame. And I think we all think there's some questions like, why even have a Hall of Fame anymore? You got to have, Hall of Fame is awesome. The Hall of Fame is great. But when you do things like this, the Hall of Fame committee, the people that run it, I'm assuming there's some sort of committee that runs it. The NFL runs it. Whoever it is, it's not an anonymous vote. They know the names behind the people that did not vote yes to this. So at minimum, these people need to be questioned on why. And I think the public should have that information. We won't really ever know the why, but the NFL, the people that run the Hall of Fame, should basically have a cross-examine all of these voters and figure out why, and seriously consider taking a vote away if their reasonings aren't realistic.
Wait, shout out Champ. Jerry Jones is in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, is he? There we go. We just learned something.
Robert Kraft is
Robert
not.
Kraft's not.
And that's the standard
How's it
Jerry
owner?
even said he's chasing him.
Yeah.
So apparently in 2017, he got inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Nailed it.
I had no idea.
Told y'all.
I don't care for Jerry Jones.
Well,
He survived.
I formatted
my
the question like Jerry Jones, Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah. Making me think that he's not in there.
Mm-hmm. I knew it the whole time.
5 coaches have been first ballot Hall of Famers. George Halas, Curly Lambeau, Tom Landry, Chuck Noll, Don Shula. Bill Belichick had more success than all of those guys.
All of them.
Come on, Bill.
Come on, Bill. Come on, voters. Take their votes away. Ban them.
Stop the vote. Stop the count.
Do y'all know what a hanging chad is?
A what?
A hanging chad?
Chad who's just hanging out?
Yep. Ole Miss.
There was a lot of them in New Orleans recently.
It was the,
What is it?
I believe it was it George W. Bush versus in the election with Al Gore, I believe. The vote that they had to recount all because they used to punch. It was like a Scantron that but it wasn't right. You had to punch it
Florida,
out.
Right?
It was Florida.
Yeah, it's Florida. They had to punch it out, and they said they punched it, and there was hanging on by a little thread.
Oh, okay.
So they didn't all the way punch through, so it didn't read right.
So that was a hanging Chad.
Hanging chad. I don't know why I called it a chad. Maybe I'm misremembering that.
Maybe the
was pretty young.
person's name on the Scantron was Chad.
Maybe.
He does it every year, and they're just always pissed at him.
Freaking Chad. Left it
Anyway,
again.
Bill poll in, the voters, hanging chads. All
No,
over the
you
place.
got
Losers.
it. You got it right. It's hanging Chad.
Nailed it, dude. I wonder why. I wonder what chad means. Anyway,
The
you voters,
Chad.
you suck. You stink. You're a loser. Bill Polian. I don't even know if the rumors are right, but I can just see it in your face that the rumors are correct.
Where there's smoke, there's fire.
There's definitely. I mean, you don't remember who you voted for.
Chad refers to the actual fragment. So the little circle that's punched out
Okay,
are
yeah.
called Chad. So when
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
just
punched all the
hanging.
way out, it's still
I just
hanging.
wonder why it was called a chad. I love it, though. Well, anyway, you heard it here. We're not happy about it.
This group of three voted
And
for Robert
we
Kraft.
confirmed this in the first hour, that y'all hate dynasties.
I don't
I
think. I hate certain dynasties.
Okay.
I'm very choosy with the dynasties that I hate.
Yep.
And there's just something about the
There's
Chiefs
just
and
something-
Patrick Mahomes
Yeah.
that just really bothers me.
Sometimes you don't like people.
Yeah.
And you can't really put your finger on
You don't
why.
know why,
Yes.
you
It's
just
just
don't.
something
Exactly.
about their face.
But they end
Makes you
up
wanna
doing
punch it.
something that proves me right. So something's going to
Mm-hmm.
come out about Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs at some point.
Even if it's little. And you're like, I told you.
Yep.
You got a speeding ticket. Told you.
Speeding ticket is
did
least of that family's
Click
worries.
it or ticket.
And with his dad out on the road, you should click it.
That's true.
That's a good point. All right. We're going to go to break here. But, Taylor, is there some little LSU recruiting news?
There could be.
Could be. Well, you're going to stay tuned after the break. Off the bench.
Off the bench.
Go Tommy's. Yo, Tommy.
Yo, Tommy!
There we go, with the accent and everything. I love it. Go to gotommys.com. Tommy's Windows, Doors, Siding. If you got a project happening over at your house, if you got maybe you got a brand new project, maybe you're building a home, maybe you're doing a little renovation, or maybe you just have got to replace some doors, got to replace some windows, maybe a little rot. We had to when we moved into our house. We had a bunch of rotted windows, rotted doors. We had to replace it. Go to Go Tommy's and talk to them about your project. We know it's a big deal when you have these projects happening. And you're going to call some people, get the best price, work with somebody that you feel comfortable with, you think is going to do the job. Well, I can tell you, make sure you give Tommy's a call, talk to them about the project, see what they can do, get that pricing from them, and just talk about how they operate. And there is a reason why they win award after award, Super Service Award every year since 2016. If you have a project, make sure you call them. Go Tommys.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here Off the Bench. We just talked about Hall of Fame snubs. And those votes should be thrown in the trash. You know who the best trash removal service is in Louisiana? Trash Rangers. TrashRangers.com. Go check them out. Commercial, residential trash removal, it doesn't matter. If you have a big business, you have a small business, whatever it is, they can handle your trash removal needs, whether it's one pickup a week, maybe it's 6 pickups a week. It doesn't really matter. Roll-off dumpsters, they got 3 different sizes to choose from, and I recently used some roll-off dumpsters over at the house. We were cleaning out stuff. Kids are getting older, so new things got to be bought, new clothes, so stuff, whatever it is, whether it's old toys, whether it's just random stuff in the attic, it's got to be cleaned out. And flat rate pricing on roll-off dumpsters, which is something I've never seen before. They don't have any extra fees on the back end, no dumpage fees, no tonnage fees, whatever it is. And, getting ready for the parade season as well. You're going to be hosting a party near a parade route. Make sure you get a Trash Rangers sanitation department, those portable toilets. Let them take the trash out. Let them take the sanitation out as well. Don't let those people in your house use your powder room. They can go in that Trash Rangers portable toilet. They are number 1 at picking up number 2. TrashRangers.com. Hi, Tay-Tay. I hear every now and then we get a little LSU football nugget. We got a little nugget today.
Yeah, LSU, believe it or not, Matt, you thought they were done. You thought 42 was enough transfers. Nonsense. 43 is that sweet spot. They have added JUCO offensive lineman Adrian Lamb from the Georgia Military Academy. Okay. Sounds like something straight off Major Payne. But Adrian Lamb joining the team, 6'6", 300 pounds. He was a 3-star in the portal, but you guys know how I feel about star rankings. Don't care about him at all. Look, he visited Alabama, Auburn, South Carolina, multiple other SAC programs. I always look at a guy's offer list instead of his stars because, no offense to 1-3, those guys aren't coaches. I don't really care what they have to say.
Sure.
If everybody goes after a guy, I totally get it. And he will be in this class, so he'll be 2026. 8th transfer offensive lineman for LSU. You added 3 in the national signing class, and then you have 5 returners. So you're loading up bodies on that offensive line. I mean, I understand you don't have a ton of experience, but the bodies are there for sure.
And that was certainly the area of emphasis on when we talked about it before the portal window opened, was certainly offensive line. You just needed bodies. You had a lot of people leave out LSU on the offensive line, so you had to get a lot more. And certainly a weak spot on the team last year, whether it was the player's fault, coach's fault, scheme fault, whatever it was, it doesn't really matter. It was a weak portion of the LSU football team last year. So Lane Train keeps a rolling. Get
Matt,
off the tracks.
I got bad news for you, though. No. You're not going to like this. You want to see his commitment picture?
No.
Backwards L from Lane.
Oh, my God. I need a minute. I felt like he had been so careful and purposefully not doing a backwards L. I think this is devastating for LSU fans.
Is this like strike one for Lane? Is this it?
This is strike one for me. 3 strikes, you're out, bud. Man, I'd been so
Not
pleased.
true. You didn't like that he wasn't wearing gear.
I didn't like, okay, so strike 2. And he didn't wear gear. All right, so I was very hopeful that the new regime would bring an end to all the bad things from the Brian Kelly era. Well, one thing has stuck around, and it's the backwards L. This is ridiculous. Can we
stand on the other side of it?
Yeah. Stand on the other side of it, or just do an L, or don't do an L. How about that?
Because Adrian Lamb's not throwing
He's not
an
doing
L,
it.
so just get on the other side.
Yeah. CD's cousin. CD Lamb.
I don't know if that's true or not, so we're going to roll with it.
Yep. Yeah, just stand on the other side.
Yeah,
Just-
Lamb.
Just don't do the backwards L. Come on. You got rid of the toy box for recruits, which was great. That was positive. You moved up 1 rung in my book. But you throw the backwards L, you move down like 10 rungs. This is an indictment on the Lane Kiffin regime right here, the backwards L. You've done a lot of good things. 43 players in the transfer portal. You add an offensive lineman. You get 3 of the top 5 people in the transfer portal. Great. That's all great. But you kind of just poo-pooed on all that with the backwards L, in my opinion. So I don't like it. Don't love it. I wish you wouldn't have shown me that. Actually, now I'm in a bad mood.
Guys, and people in the chat, we know the L's not actually backwards. His hand is backwards. People being like, guys, the L's not backwards.
I don't know what you're talking about. He moved his hand perfectly so it's not backwards. I am still of the opinion that the L shouldn't even be a thing. That's just my opinion.
Every school or team has something that they do. So
No, they don't.
yeah.
I mean, like,
most
the old
teams do.
Southwest Conference. Every team had one.
Yeah.
The old Southwest Conference. But like outside of the old Southwest Conference, I don't think many teams really have anything besides like the Gator Chomp. But that's not like
Yeah.
a one-handed thing.
I guess so.
Like you don't need an L. Yeah, like A&M has it, Baylor has it, Texas has it, Texas Tech has it, the Horned Frogs have it. SMU, I think.
What would you do
Rice
for
has
pony?
it.
They just gallop.
Is it like this or something?
I can't remember what it is.
I don't know why I think it's something
Yeah,
else.
and I'm trying to think if I can't remember if
So
Arkansas
is it only Texas?
might just. I'm trying to think if Oklahoma and Arkansas have one
I don't think Oklahoma does.
because they were all part of the
Arkansas hand
Southwest
logo?
Conference. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so maybe it's just the Texas schools.
Had no idea. I thought everybody did it.
I don't know. Just try to think. Anybody in the SEC?
I mean, so Louisiana Tech does similar to TCU.
I guess I never thought about it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't they do the?
Yeah, they do. They do. It's similar to TCU.
Oh wait, it's
something like-
all weird. Like, cause Jake has tried to show me how to
Right.
do it before.
Okay.
Go Dogs.
Yeah, it's something like that.
But we don't
TCU
need.
uses
I'm just
like
trying to
this.
say we don't need the L. Like I
Yeah.
do like the hand signal. I think a lot of high school teams have hand signals
Yeah.
as well. We don't
So
need
what
the
would
L.
you do? Like a tiger? How would you
Just do
tiger?
nothing.
Or a claw?
Just
You go.
just be an alpha and just stand there. Baylor does the second,
Yeah.
so you can't do that.
So does
Plus, do you
Texas
want to see
State.
that?
Do you? Whatever it is. Don't do the backward L.
What if you just go rock and roll?
Rock and roll, Tigers.
Rock and roll Tigers.
Rock and roll Tigers.
What a saying.
Woo! Hybrid rock star.
I'm getting a T-shirt made.
Rock and roll Tigers.
Rock and roll Tigers.
What if you just throw up? I don't know.
Yeah, just do nothing. Just sit there and be the alpha you are.
Thumbs up.
Be the person people chasing. Thumbs up. They already got that. Giggle.
Oh yeah, true. Gross.
There's only so many things.
What does gig'em even mean? What is an Aggie?
Oh, I've looked this up.
So
Aggies like
Gig'em, I believe it was their TCU rivalry. It's something about like catching the
Gigging
frogs,
frogs,
right?
yeah.
And it gigging frogs.
Yep.
Which they don't even play TCU anymore, so that's stupid. It's something like that, though.
We need Jake here so that he could do the.
Mm-hmm. He does it
Yeah.
pretty good. I think an Aggie's originally like a farmer, right?
Oh,
Someone
okay,
ag-
like agriculture.
Mhm.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so the spearing frogs was referred to as gig. It was a dig at the TCU Horned Frogs.
Everything about Texas A&M is about them, like another school living rent free in their
Yeah,
head.
they
Like
don't
their
play 'em
fight song
anymore.
is "Saw 'Em Off."
Mhm.
I got to tell you, though, the guy who created like the phrase Gig 'em Aggies, good name.
What is it?
Pinky Downs.
Pinky Down.
Pinky Downs is a good name.
It's pretty good.
I disagree.
You know who his cousin is, right?
He sounds like he
Thumbs
talks like
up.
this.
Thumbs up.
See?
Yeah, his cousin's thumbs up. He's Pinky Downs. Like that sounds like a made up name.
He definitely
Come
sounds
on,
like
my EF Lamb joke went right over y'all's head, and it was funny.
EF Lamb.
You said it was CD Lamb's
Oh,
cousin.
CD's cousin.
EF.
Got it. ECD.
EF sheep.
Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to come back with like some sort of CDs joke.
Yeah.
Anyway. Moral of the story is LSU kicking ass in the transfer
Oh,
portal.
yeah.
Another O-lineman.
But in the court of public opinion, not looking great because of the backward L. I hope word can get to Lane about this. I would love to talk to him about it. He needs to come on the show. We get all the head coaches. We need to get Lane on the show. So if you're listening, personal invitation.
I'm gonna go to his Pilates class and just ambush him.
Absolutely. You're personally invited to come in studio as well. That'd be fantastic. We
Yeah.
would love to talk to you. We'd love to have you on the show. And I do. I need to ask him about the backward L. Like nobody wants it.
No.
Nobody out there wants it at all. So let's get rid of it.
I think he'll be so impressed by my endurance that he'll come.
In the yoga class?
Yeah, he'll be like,
Okay.
dang, this girl can do Pilates.
You got to put the mat like right next to his.
Yeah.
Right next, like uncomfortably close.
Because all the other girls aren't going to be next to him.
You get there early. See if you can reserve a spot.
You got to reserve a spot in Lane's class. Good for him. Do that yoga. Get strong. Be
But don't do
flexible.
the backwards L.
Don't do the backwards L. Whatever. Get to 44. Keep getting them. Stacking them. Stack. All right, we're gonna go to break. Y'all know how much the Super Bowl commercials cost this year? Don't
Was it
answer.
like
just say
25
no.
million?
Just say
$10
no.
grand.
That's
No, absolutely.
Well,
no
we're
idea.
gonna find out.
Oh,
You know when we're gonna find out?
next segment?
Next segment.
Okay.
Right here, off the bench.
Off the bench.
Yeah, we were vibing right there perfectly. I totally knew what I was doing. Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org. If you have some plumbing needs, whether it's commercial, whether it's residential, something happening at your warehouse, something happening at your office. I think we all were pretty cognizant during the freezing too. Most people dripped their faucets except Alondra at their house, but things a lot of people forgot, drip the faucets at your place of business, an office, where maybe it's a warehouse got really cold and you need some help. Give them a call. Central Plumbing, the Payne family over there. They've been doing it a long time in the greater Baton Rouge area. They have seen it all. There's nothing that you could throw at them when it comes to water lines, gas lines that they have not seen. So go give them a call. Go check them out at centralplumbing.org. Maybe it's a tankless water heater. You never want to run out of hot water again. And my goodness, when it's cold outside, you need all the hot water you can get. So go check them out. Give them a call. Let them help you. centralplumbing.org.
'2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Welcome back here, Off the Bench. Rolling right along here, hour number 2, Tuesday morning. 80s bump music today. Tuesday is always one of my favorite days for the music. When the power goes out, your business does not get a second chance. If you operate a facility that can't afford downtime, which is, every business out there, but specifically like hospitals, plants, grocery stores, communications, pumping stations, any commercial operations, you need Arco Power Systems. Arco specializes in Generac industrial and commercial backup power systems, and they don't just sell generators. They build a complete backup energy plan for your business designed specifically for your type of business. They service the entire Gulf South, so that's in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Arkansas. They got you covered. They are headquartered right here in Baton Rouge off I-12 and Airline. So if your business needs to stay operational when the grid goes down, call the experts who've been doing it for over 35 years. Visit arco.com. That's ARCCO.com. And get your backup power plant started today. Fired up to have Arco on the team in the foxhole with us. For any companies out there that are looking to kind of get your name out a little bit, kind of tell people what kind of business you're doing, Super Bowl is a great place to run an ad. Got a lot of viewership. I think 127.7 million viewers at the Super Bowl last year, which was over a 3% raise from the year before. So continued growth. You can expect probably around 130 million viewers to average watching the Super Bowl. That's not, whatever it's, I don't know when it spikes or whatever, but I'm sure that those numbers are staggering. But an average of 130 million viewers are expected to be watching the big game on Sunday. $8 million for 30 seconds of ad space is what they're selling. And even some of the premium spots going for $10 million for some of these ads. $8 million. So the last couple of years, it's been about 7-ish. So I would venture to guess that there's going to be a lot of 15-second ads out there this year. But $8 million is a staggering amount of money. Now, is it the greatest advertising opportunity in the world? Yes. There is no other place can you get that many viewership and that many eyes locked on with that amount of emphasis on the actual commercial itself. There's people at every Super Bowl party that will go to the bathroom and get their food while the game's being played just so they can make it back for the commercial. So it's a big deal. We all know it's a big deal. $8 million is a staggering amount of money. And if you can afford it, I'm sure the ROI is impressive if you nail it, but you have to nail it. A lot of pressure on these directors, these producers, these innovative, creative people. But it got me wondering a little bit, throughout the years, what has the cost been? First Super Bowl, 1967. What do you think it cost to run an ad?
In 1967?
1967, Super Bowl ad.
$10,000.
I will say 1,600.
1,600. Okay, those are. I like where your head is at. I saw this number and I was like, this was probably actually a pretty decent amount of money for that time period. $37,500 for an ad. Now
that was way too low.
Who knows what it is? I couldn't find the information. I don't know if it was it could have been a 5-minute ad. Who knows? I don't know if they separated it by that much back in the day. But yeah, $37,500. The first ever Super Bowl ad cost in 1967. Y'all remember who won the first Super Bowl?
Yeah, it was the Green Bay Packers. They won the first two.
Packers. Suck it.
One of the reasons you couldn't have 15 up there, Matt.
That is one of the reasons I asked for it.
And you were like, I don't get it. Who's Bart Starr?
1995 was the first year that the price of a Super Bowl ad reached $1 million. And then by the year 2000, it spiked up. It was $2 million. So it is It has been gone up a little bit each and every year. By 2011, we were at $3 million. 2014, $4 million. 2017, $5 million. 2022 was the first year it got over $6 million. And then the last couple of years, it's been $7 million. So this year, $8 million, and it has gone up to $10 million for like the more premium times, which I would assume is right before kickoff.
Halftime?
Yeah, probably leading into halftime.
I feel like people
First
that
break.
don't watch the Super Bowl watch the halftime show.
Right, I would say right
That's true.
before the halftime show. Yeah, I mean that's the
I would say everybody tunes in for national anthem. I feel like
Yeah.
so like right before the game. I would say first
commercial
of
break
the game.
during the game.
So the first two are probably premium spots as well. Maybe first commercial after the Super Bowl, like leading into second half. So yeah, now you are informed. Like if anybody ever asks around the water cooler,
Or like trivia night.
a little trivia night, what's it cost? $8 million for a 30-second spot. So of course you do the math. There will be probably a decent amount of 15-second ads. I think I saw more like 15-second ads, and they might even cut it down to some 5 and 10-second ads. I feel like I remember some really short ones last year. So if you run half that 15 second, of course, it's going to be $4 million. It's a lot of quiche, a lot of cheese out there being thrown around to get your name out. So we'll see who that eliminates from the commercials, but certainly excited. That's always one of my favorite parts is watching the commercials and then, of course, talking about the commercials afterwards, which brings us back to our little fun props bet sheet.
Oh, yes.
Let's keep it rolling. So we did the first 4 questions.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit behind here.
Yeah.
So we're going to catch up a little bit. All right, we're going to go on to our 5th question in our fun prop bet sheet. If you're just tuning in, we got this. Basically, it's a fun little Super Bowl. If you're throwing a Super Bowl party, it's a prop bet sheet. We got 23 questions plus a tiebreaker. So it's 24 that we are asking. We're going to go through, and whoever between us and the tripod here gets the turnover chain on Monday. Okay. All right. So next question. First team to score. Seahawks, Patriots. That can be any score. Doesn't have to be a touchdown.
I'm going to go Seahawks.
Okay.
I'm actually going to go Seahawks as well.
Rashid Shaheed.
Oh, you're calling the player. All
Punt
right.
return.
I'm going to go Patriots because I believe they're going to win the coin toss, and they're going to send a message. They're going to say, I want the ball.
The score in first
I want
drive.
the ball. Field goal. We're going to get crazy. 3-0 Patriots. All right, next question. First score of the game will be touchdown, field goal, safety.
Like, you're asking like,
Yeah, will it be a
those-
touchdown? Will it be a field goal? The first score of the game.
Oh, field goal.
Field goal, okay? She wants to go touchdown.
I think I'm going to go touchdown.
Okay. I'm going to go field goal as well just because I said it. Didn't know that question was actually coming. So, but Alondra, I kind of like where your head's at. Will there be a score in the first 6.5 minutes of the game?
Yes.
No.
So with
Halfway through the first.
8 minutes and what did it say? 30 seconds left
No.
in the first quarter, it'll be 0-0.
Yeah.
And you're saying yes?
I say yes.
I'm putting no thought behind these, by
Yeah.
the way.
I'm going to go no as well. I'm going to say 0-0. All right. First TD scorer, jersey number, over or under 24.5 on the jersey number.
Under.
Okay.
First touchdown. Yeah, I'll go under. I think Kenneth
Trying
Walker
to
scores
think.
first.
What's his number?
He's number 9.
He's number 9. JSN's number?
11.
Yep, under. Under is it for sure.
And
All
then
right.
all the all the Patriots receivers are under 24. So basically, unless it's Travion Henderson, it's going to be.
Stephon Diggs?
I think he's 1, isn't he?
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's under. Will there be a successful 2-point conversion in the game?
No.
No.
So no octopus either.
The no octopus. Uh-huh. There's only been one. Do y'all remember?
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts is the only person in Super Bowl history to have an octopus. And we learned what an octopus was yesterday. We are all football fans, and we feel like we know ball. But until yesterday, we had no clue what a football octopus was. And that, of course, is scoring a touchdown. And the same person who scored the touchdown, converting the 2-point conversion as well. All right, we're going to take a little break there. We'll come back to it. We'll come back with a couple more of these questions next segment at the other side of the commercial. But there was also an article that you threw at me earlier, Tate, about, they believe, Lamar Brown. A little news on him. So we'll get to that when we come back right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, do you need a brand new roof? Are you building a house, or you have a little extension to your home right now, a little renovation, and you need a new roof? Maybe it's just a roof repair, and you're like, man, I want to work with. I don't want just anybody coming to work on this. I want the best roofing company around. Well, look no further. That's Pelican Roof. PelicanRoof.com. They got offices in Baton Rouge, offices in Lafayette. So if you have a project in those areas, like you don't have somebody traveling back across the basin to get to you. You got one project manager dedicated to your project to make sure it's done the Pelican way. And what is the Pelican way? Well, just go to their website, check it out. You can see their reviews. You can see their customer reviews. The place that hates everything, the internet, the most negative place on earth. It loves Pelican Roof because they are the best. And when if you drive by a project, you see their sign, you can see how good they work, how clean the job site is, and they are in and out. Get it done the right way, the Pelican way, PelicanRoof.com.
...2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Welcome back here. Off the Bench. Hey, didn't this song become popular, like, again?
Yeah, I think
Is this
because
that
of
one
Stranger Things or something.
Yeah, it got
but I never got
super
into
popular.
it, so I don't know.
Well, you, got back on, the top charts.
It actually, I think they said, it actually wound up being more successful than it was originally.
Oh, yeah.
It was originally successful as well,
Right.
obviously, but I think it had, more, on the charts more after Stranger Things.
I'm feeling it. It's catchy. It was ahead of its time, I guess. Or just was part of a really good show.
I think a lot of people were watching the show.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you were born in the 80s, you might not feel like your youthful self anymore. Well, there's a fix for that. There's a place that you can go that they can check you and they can make you feel like you were young again. Make you feel like you were in your 20s. That's Rejuvenate Medical. RejuvenateMedical.com, Louisiana's leader in hormone replacement therapy for over 10 years. Everything medically supervised, and they can make you feel better. They can make you look better. Just be your better self. It's not about getting your hormones all high and getting jacked up or anything. It's just about getting you back to normal levels. Your body changes. People's bodies act differently. They act differently to age. They change at different times. Just go get back to normal. Get back to your youthful self. Get feeling good again. Go check it out. You can give them a call. There's 13 locations all over Louisiana. There's even one in Mississippi. And their locations are fantastic. Staff is incredible. Super nice people. Everything's medically supervised and done the right way. That's the thing about it is when you're doing something, when you're feeling like this, you want things done the right way. And that's what they do right there at Rejuvenate Medical. Go check them out, RejuvenateMedical.com. All right, Tay. Lamar Brown. He got us some nice little attaboys recently.
You got a heck of an attaboy, Matt. ESPN.com over the weekend put out the top most ready to play freshman for the upcoming season. Lamar Brown, number 1.
There we go. Congrats.
And they were talking about, his ability to play both sides of the football. They said he reminds us of Rashawn Gary, 5-star in 2016, who actually had a really good college career at Michigan. And then they said, Brown prefers defense and has SEC physical level tools. But here's the most important part, because I'm just going to continue to scream this from the rooftops. He might be even better as an offensive lineman. And they said he has the ability to be a future first-round NFL draft pick as an offensive guard, as well as his ability on the defensive line. I have seen Lamar Brown play a lot of football games. One guy's opinion, I think he's better at offensive line, and I think you need more help there. But If he prefers the defense, he's good there as well. I mean, he was basically a 5-star recruit on both sides of the ball. Like, think about how rare that is. So he's a guy that he's going to succeed wherever he plays. O-line, D-line, interior, edge, doesn't really matter. He could just play ball.
Flat out play. Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge, Baton Rouge. I love it. And, it's funny because, of course, the high school recruiting kind of doesn't – it gets its little moment to shine in early December, but we kind of forget about it because of the impact that the transfer portal has now. That's more of the fan emphasis that we have. It's because we always believe that in the portal can make more of an immediate impact to your football team. So this list is really cool because ESPN believes that, well, a high school kid can make a immediate impact on a football team as well, straight from high school, coming straight off the high school prom and stepping in and what we believe is going to be a powerhouse of a football team based on the coaches, the resources, the players that have come in with the transfer. So, good for them. And I believe that when's the second signing day?
It's coming up.
Is that, so what anything we're looking forward to there?
I mean, it's just kind of filler pieces at this point, right?
Pieces.
I mean, you signed 43 transfer players.
And counting.
And counting.
All right, hour number 3 is coming up. We're going to wrap up hour 2. We got Nick Underhill joining the show. We got some fun facts from the Super Bowl and, just a lot more. We'll see where the next hour takes us right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, visit palagroup.com, P-A-L-A group.com. Here in Baton Rouge, we know what hard work looks like. Nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors for over 52 years. Pala has been building confidence and building the Gulf Coast with a reputation for safety, for quality, for craftsmanship that stands the test of time. And they have everything from steel fabrication, precision piping, helical piles, tanks, vessels, industrial construction, and maintenance. Powler delivers every single time. They deliver results that you can trust. And investing back into Louisiana, over a 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here. Licenses in 32 states. Powell is equipped for projects of any scale, anywhere. So when safety, quality, reliability matter, choose Powell. And look, if you're looking, Powell is always hiring and looking for skilled welders, pipe fitters, craftsmen, project professionals, employee-owned, relationship-driven. Visit palagroup.com, P-A-L-A group.com.